Hi, my name is John Stagg, CEO, Capital Imaging Services. I want to welcome everybody to our first quarter of 2025 Chief Chat. I guess the first thing I want to do is welcome our newest members to Capital Imaging Services. We have two new partners that have come into the fold, one at the end of the year and one is about to start with Capital Imaging Services any day now. The first one is Houston MRI. They joined Capital Imaging Services on January 1st of 2025. And then we have OPI out of Atlanta. And we've been helping and managing OPI since November of 2024. And they will officially become part of CIS in the next couple of weeks. And we're excited about both of these new groups joining our CIS team. This gives Capital Imaging Services 57 sites in 6 states now. Really exciting now that we're spread across the Southeast. Also, it gives us better density in Houston, and it's really been neat to watch our teams pull together in the Metro Houston area. I always love giving stats, and it's something that I think everybody finds interesting about Capital Imaging Services. We now, with OPI and Houston MRI, have around 800 total employees. We have grown significantly since our inception in 2015 when Dr. Hamid first started Capital Imaging Services. We also now daily, and this is without OPI. OPI is coming on to our system April 1, and that is not an April Fool's joke. They really will start April 1, at least that's what I'm being told. So we now do, I'm going to have to look down and read some stats, but bear with me. So we now, without OPI, we're doing around 14,000 MRIs per month. We're doing about 4,500 or 4,500 CTs. We're doing 11,000 X-rays per month. We're doing 5,000 ultrasounds per month. We're doing 300 nuclear medicine studies per month. 2,500 mammography studies per month, and then about 300 PET CT studies per month. When you add OPI in, those numbers are going to increase even further, but just shows how many people we're entrusted to take care of every day. I find stats very interesting, and I call myself a retired accountant because I try not to do accounting anymore, but every once in a while I have to pull that out. But stats are interesting, numbers are interesting, but in our recent newsletter, I put an article in the newsletter that really made me remember why we do what we do every day. And I'm going to put it in the video as well. I just think it's important for us to understand why we come to work every day. I recently had a really close friend of mine that came into one of our sites, and it was I put in quotes in the newsletter, routine exam, or any exam's routine. So he comes in, does a routine exam. It lasts longer than he anticipated. And then when he was getting out of the MRI, the doctor wanted to talk to him right away. So he knew something wasn't quite right. And it was really just a routine type, exam, had a little knee pain. After the doctor was on the phone with him, they found about a 4-inch tumor in his femur doing a routine, that's why I keep saying routine, MRI. Nothing we do every day is routine. When somebody comes in, we were talking last night at dinner, when people come in to see us every day, they're not wanting to come get an MRI, an X-ray, a nuke med, whatever procedure they're coming in for. They're not really like shopping on Amazon, like, man, this is exciting. They're having something going on in their life where they want to find out a result, find out what is going on. Is there something going on? That's always the case. And so that is why in the newsletter recently, I put, when a patient walks into our facilities, it is not routine. We don't need to act like it's routine. We don't need to treat them as it's a routine. They are actually probably nervous, scared, wondering what is going on. And we as a company are entrusted with that care. And when I just read all those stats, think about the number of people that come to us annually. And what we have to do as a company is treat them how you would want to be treated if you were nervous, if you were scared, if you were trying to find out what was going on with you. And yes, a lot of our exams are routine and they're negative, but there are circumstances every day that changes people's lives that we entrust, that our referral sources entrust us to take care of. What does that mean? Sometimes it's a negative result, and they're excited that there's nothing major going on in their health care. But then a lot of times they come in and we find things that they were not even aware of, and it changes the course of their life. And I think sometimes we have to step back and look away from the stats, look away from the financial aspects of healthcare, and understand why we still are here. And I just really, it's been put on my heart lately to make sure that we understand that there is no routine exam that we perform every day. And if you listen to those stats, it is hundreds of thousands of people that come into our capital imaging services sites every year. And we just need to make sure we do not treat any one of those patients as a routine patient. We're at a very interesting time right now with capital imaging services. So we have many companies approach us right now, like wanting to join our team, which I think is super exciting. It means we're good at what we do, and it means our employees are doing the right thing every day. We try to make sure when we partner with other groups that it's the right fit for both groups, culturally, just from a business perspective, all those perspectives, we try to make sure that they fit within capital imaging services. And we've recently done that. Houston MRI has been a great new partner with us, and OPI is going to be a great new partner with us as we move forward with both of these. Thanks for joining me for this first quarter 2025. I try to still get the year right. First quarter 2025 Chief Chat. I appreciate everyone listening, and we're going to bring some more exciting news to you as the year goes on.